This was shared with me privately earlier today when it was at around, I think, like $32,000 raised out of a total goal of 40,000. It's now up to 70,000, but we have a Wokey that has been fired for celebrating Charlie Kirk's assassination, has taken to GoFundMe and begged for money for being fired, and has raised nearly $50,000, already surpassing the initial goal that I saw of 40,000, and slyly updated the goal to 70,000 to make it seem like they're almost at their goal. I wonder what they're going to do when they get to 70,000. I wonder if it's going to go up again. Me thinks it will, and it will go to 100, and then it will go to 200, and then to 1,000,000. They want this to keep going. Free, clear, not going to a lawyer, not going to anything else. Just, hey, I got fired and doxxed, guys. Give me money to buy dog food, I guess. I don't know, $50,000. Okay. Kimberly Hunt is organizing this fundraiser. She says, I'm raising funds because my job was targeted after I was publicly doxxed for speaking out against fascists. The fascist that shot Charlie Kirk, or Charlie Kirk's the fascist for getting shot. The harassment reached my workplace and it cost me my income. But let me be clear, this will not silence me. If anything, I intend to be louder. I want to use this as an opportunity to dig deeper into creating content that amplifies the voices of the unheard and continues to challenge the hate. Oh my God, this is classic. The hate. So the person that got fired for spewing hate is now projecting and saying, I need money to challenge the hate, even though she was the one fired. Oh my God. That said, I need to cushion to stay afloat while I make this transition. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats who depend on me, and basic bills that need to be covered to keep a roof over our heads. Your support will help me focus on this work without having to choose between speaking truth or keeping the lights on. I love this community deeply, and I appreciate every single one of you who stands with me. Thank you for helping me keep going louder than ever. Now, a couple things with this situation. Kimberly Hunt, Scottsdale, Arizona, from the organizer here, does not name where she worked. There is no story about what happened with her. There's no link to what she said. There's nothing except a trust me, bro. Give me money. First thing I did when I saw this earlier today was I went to ChatGPT and I searched with ChatGPT the entire internet, did a whole investigation, trying to find out Kimberly Hunt, the story behind this person, who they were, what happened. No stories. Now, I'm not saying nothing happened to this person. I do actually believe something did. I do. But one, you don't know if it is. You're just taking their word. This is a trust me, bro, for that. And 2, even if you do believe them and they are telling the truth, you don't know what they did. How bad was it? Where did they work? What was their position? Were they a teacher or inciting violence with kids? Like, what was she doing? There's so much information that's missing from this that it actually blows my mind that she's raised nearly $50,000, $49,832. And the top donation of $1,001. Another anonymous of 1,000, another anonymous of 1,000, 500, 500, 500, 300, 300, 250. And here's the other thing, by the way. This is all today. This is a lot of money being donated to a story that is just a trust me, bro. There's no links to anything here. Kim, thank you for having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, even if it means killing someone. Oh, wait, no. Integrity means everything. Your family is very proud of you. To the people reporting this, You are not doing the Lord's work. You are working for the devil himself. Very, very generic name, Kimberly Hunt. There's probably thousands of those in the country, like not even joking. Very generic name, very generic story. No news article or anything to reference. I am flabbergasted. 1,600 people have donated. I guess that's all it takes to get money. If a story goes uber viral, even if it's for the wrong reasons, it's going to reach people that are like, oh, what is this? Oh, okay, I guess, yeah, this person, she looks cute enough, and oh, she's got her dog. Dexter, come here. Dexter, hey, yeah, good boy. Good boy, yeah. Here you go. Oh, look, guys. I need to take care of my dog. He's a good boy. I'll be honest, I just wanted an excuse to bring him over here because I missed him. Who let the dogs out? But yeah, she's claiming she's been doxxed and fired. Claiming doxxed and fired. And I don't know. Again, maybe it happened. Maybe this is the truth. But I have so many questions with the entire situation. And yeah, now it's over 50,000. Going up quickly, I might add. This is turning into one of those situations where the lefty lunatics are going to use this as their, we're going to own the chuds by pumping this with all the money so that we can point to, look at us fighting back. Meanwhile, you idiots are just giving money to someone who is literally grifting off of you right now. Like straight up, you're giving her a year's worth of salary right now for being a dick. That's insane. That's insane. This is like the lefty mantra of failing upwards and now not working and getting paid to not work for being an awful human being. It's wild. It's wild. Eric says scam. Azure Blue says let them. MAG says it states she's going to fight back and not even offer a proposal. That's a good point. She doesn't say what she's going to do. She just says, I'm going to fight back. How? What are you going to do? I have so many questions with the entire situation. This is AI. I can't say for certainty. Some clues. The dog's features look fairly consistent and natural. Woman's face look realistic. Background details, touch. That said, AI models have gotten very good at generating lifelike images. The best way would be to check the XFI data and AI detection tool. Vision looks natural. There are no strong signs that it's AI generated. Okay. So I would take this as a legitimate picture. That being the case, that was just one of those, oh my God, that would be wild if this was a fake picture. It doesn't change anything else of the story. That would have just completely changed everything. Recently fired or let go of Kimberly Hunt. The specific employer, role, or organization she was let go from has not been identified in credible sources or reports. It's not confirmed when the termination or ousting happened. There isn't corroboration in news outlets to verify the cause beyond what the fundraising description says. This is a crazy grift, guys. This is crazy. Like super sus. Super sus. All right, we got her Facebook here. I never thought I'd be writing something like this, but here we are. Recently, I was publicly doxxed. My personal information was spread online, and it didn't just stop with me. My coworkers were harassed with phone calls and verbal abuse simply for picking up the line. Harassment got so intense that my employer ultimately let me go, not because of anything I did wrong, but because of the pressure and chaos these people created. By the way, this is such a sus story. Like, oh, I didn't do anything. It's just all the drama and they let me go. To say it's devastating doesn't cover it. I worked hard to build stability for myself. In a matter of days, it was ripped away because of people who disagree with my views and want to silence me. What are your views? What did you say? Why you're not showcasing that? But here's the thing. I'm not going to stop speaking up for what's right. No, just show the receipts of what you said. Losing my job has put me in a tough spot. Thank you for everyone. So, oh, here we go. This her?
Conservatives love to scream about how much they hate cancel culture, but the second you criticize Charlie Kirk, well, suddenly they're all professional snitches calling your boss. Here's Brianna Morello swearing up and down, we don't participate in cancel culture. And not even a year later, she's bragging about contacting employers and giving them deadlines to fire people
It's not cancel culture, it's consequence culture.
Who criticized Charlie Kirk. That's not cancel culture.
Nope.
That's the definition of cancel culture.
No, the definition of cancel culture is trying to get someone fired because you disagree with them not liking something you say when you walk into work about what they're wearing or something, and you want to get them canceled for that. This is very different than that. This is celebrating the death of someone. They're not even on the same level.
And here's Emily Wilson threatening that if you leave a single negative comment about Charlie on her socials, she'll make sure you're not employed. Just to turn around and mock people for not having a job. Emily, you can't laugh at unemployment when you're the one actively creating it. And here's Matt Walsh back in 2020 saying the only
this chick, by the way, is the definition of insufferable.
only way to stop the so-called cancel culture mob is to never apologize, make no concessions, offend on purpose, and laugh in its face.
Marty says her Insta videos are worse. Ugh.
But now that Matt Walsh thinks it fits his narrative, he's changed his tune. Suddenly it's, well, there's a difference when the right cancels you, the left cancels you for truth, and the right cancels you for being abhorrent and sick. So which is it, Matt? Is cancel culture something you're supposed to laugh at and never give into, or is it suddenly noble and righteous when you're the one doing it? I sure do.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It was totally justified when they were doing it, but now we do it as cancel culture, and it's awful, and you shouldn't do it. These fuckers, I swear.
Hope Trump thanks you and your friends for your collective efforts to skyrocket unemployment rates, which are already doing terribly, might I add.
You guys are not the majority. It's not going to skyrocket unless it's the game industry. Oh, this is classic. Be careful out there, Kim. These mega lunatics are out for blood. Oh, the irony. The irony of the fucking lefty lunatics that just killed Charlie Kirk. And they're like, be careful. The mega are crazy. These people. I can't with these people. I swear. I can spend all night on this. So where did she work? Don't know. Never says, never updated, but she's got 40,000 followers. She gets 20 to 40,000 likes on all of her posts. 2 to 3,000 likes on all of her posts. So she is a low budget, low tier influencer and has been encouraged by a lot of lefty lunatics. So actually knowing that side of her, she already has a base of people. So that actually explains where the money's coming from now. Now seeing all the people, I'm like, okay, now I get it. It's a numbers game at that point. But yeah, it's a grift. Absolute grift. And to quote Alyssa, says Stash My Ash, where's the proof? Oh no, it's different for them. It's different. They don't need proof. It's believe all women when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know how that goes.